Okay, here's a quick commentary on pre-simulation consultation in XF007867. So I'm going to look at the prompts here that I posted to Blackboard at the beginning of the semester and look at the most significant one, I think, is this, the third one. So part of what the operator is attempting to avoid any kind of real culpability or answer. And so he just keeps returning to the idea that this is in the handbook and you have to follow what the handbook says. And in a number of cases, he's trying to avoid really answering the specific question that she's asking. So at one point when they're talking about the legality of having somebody that reincarnated, to visit somebody who you knew that has died. They won't do that because of liability. And so in part, the important thing about this is the connection that he makes to gambling. So again, the genders of the characters are not revealed. I, for some reason, think of the operator as male and the caller as female. But who knows? There's really no indication one way or the other. But at one point, she seems to think that the caller says that this must be about liability and litigation. And he says yes. And then when they unpack that, he says, look, if somebody is going there for gambling or for sex or whatever and gets addicted to it, people generally think negatively at that's the individual's fault, right? And so any litigation wouldn't really go anywhere. However, when it's a loved one that you're going to see and you're addicted to that, it looks like the people would be that the corporation is preying on people's desire and their grief. And so that's the one thing people would be sympathetic. He basically says that if people were to litigate this, they'd feel sorry for the plaintiff, and that would be a problem for them. So that's why it's specifically illegal, or why it's not allowed by the corporation. The one other key aspect of this, I think, is looking at the innuendo. So when looking at why he is going, it looks very likely by the end of the story that he's going to let this woman go visit her dead mother in the simulation. And in part, it's because the AI that moderates these things or moderates the interviews, the call, doesn't understand nuance and doesn't understand irony. So at the very end, when the operator is explaining, I can't do this, I can't give you a meeting with your dead mother, I can't put it in this botanical garden, I can't be in the afternoon, right? All of those things, pretty clear that he's not going to stick to his word, that there's the inference there is that he is going to do this, but he has to say this literally so that the AI will pay attention to it. So the key thing to pay attention to there is that while this, when they say initially, he says it's proven to be too addictive, that masks, I guess, the real intent of why they're doing this. They want to masquerade as though they're doing this for the benefit of the client, when in fact they're just protecting themselves with that, right? And that's kind of a key thing there. Think about those two key elements in pre-simulation consultation. There are two other stories from Kim Fu's text that I'm going to talk about in a second that will be added to that will be on the exam. Once again, you won't have to answer every single question. You'll have options. So if you've written on this for your essay, you should have some fodder for the final essay, the final exam. Okay.